bad for your dog. Onions, milk, sugar, chocolate. Who's new tonight?
DL.
I think I heard Grand Slam, I think I heard Worldwide Clyde first. Chocolate, says Clyde. Pam, what do you think? Do you agree with chocolate?
Yes, sir, I do.
And chocolate is correct. So Worldwide Clyde, you are up to bat. Let's see what else we got for you for number 2, do or die. So you're looking for 5 in a row. Listen to this. True, false, Clyde. Dogs are much more susceptible to alcohol poisoning than humans. Dogs are much more susceptible to alcohol poisoning than humans. What do you say, Clyde? True or false?
That's true.
All right, true. Anybody want to say it's false? True is true. And Clyde, you are up to 2 points. Let's see if you can make it to number 3. Okay, bunch of big words here. So let me try to dig through this question. Here's your question. What contains thiosulfate? I repeat, thiosulfate, which can cause gastrointestinal problems, jaundice, and diarrhea in your dog. Which one of these foods contains thiosulfate? Would it be onions, broccoli, peppers, or spinach? Be careful, Clyde. This one looks like a trick question.
Leave it with you for Vonda.
I would go with spinach.
All right, so Clyde is going with spinach. We have a challenge possibly with Vonda. What's Vonda say, John?
I'm going to go with onion.
All right, Vonda's going onion for thiosulfate. One more barbarian. Anybody else? REJ, what do you say? Broccoli. So we got broccoli, we got onions, spinach. The answer is onions. Vonda is up to bat. How you doing, Vonda? What's going on?
Not much is going on here. Just enjoying trivia. Hello, everyone.
Hey, how's it going, KE5GGY?
Yeah, good to hear Vonda, man. Just great signal. God bless you, Vonda, for what you and John do for the varmints. You guys will probably ace this thing. You're going to get to 5 in a row, I'm pretty sure. But here's another dog danger question. We're going to talk about macadamia nut consumption. Apparently not good for dogs. Which one of these is not a symptom of macadamia consumption? So we're looking for which one of these is not a symptom of macadamia nut consumption with dogs. A, muscle tremors. B, ataxia. A-T-A-X-I-A, ataxia. C, depression, and D is hypothermia. Which one of those is not a macadamia consumption symptom?
MQS or Brandon don't know it.
I really don't know, but I'm going to go with hypothermia.
That's what I would guess, too. That's Vonda saying hypothermia is the answer. Anybody want to challenge? No challenges. And you're correct again, Vonda. You got a really good touch tonight. So that's number 2. Let's see if you can keep going. This is KE5GGY. Here's a question for you. What is one symptom, Vonda, of feeding a dog's grape and raisins? So what is a symptom of feeding a dog grapes and raisins? Is it ataxia? You just heard that word, ataxia. Anorrhea, spelled A-N-U-R-I-A, anorrhea. Hypothermia or acidosis. Which one of those is a symptom of feeding dogs grapes and raisins?
I believe it's acidosis.
Acidosis, she says. Anybody want to challenge?
MQS.
What do you say, Jimmy?
Delta.
Yeah, that's what Vonda said. Delta is acidosis. Anybody else? And it is a foul ball. It is anorrhea. Apparently, raisins can cause kidney failure. Holy cow. Okay, so you still got it, Vonda. Nobody knew the answer, so let's keep going. Which one of these fruits contains persin? P-E-R-S-I-N, persin. Apparently that's bad for dogs as well. So which one of these fruits has persin in it? Mango, avocado,
Loki.
apples, banana. Mango, avocado, apples, bonanza. Which one contains persin? Vonda.
I'm going to go with mango.
Mango, she says. Anybody want to challenge? This is getting pretty tough. Nobody challenges. It's another foul ball. Is avocado. I've never felt the need to feed my dog avocado, but I eat plenty of avocados, so you got to keep them off the floor. So, Vonda, you're still surviving. Let's see here. What is not a symptom of xylitol consumption? I'm not sure what xylitol is, but it's bad. Xylitol consumption, would it be liver failure, vomiting, depletion of potassium, heart failure? What do you say? One of those doesn't belong. What do you think?
Heart failure.
Heart failure. Anybody to challenge?
Delta.
Super Joe.
The first one.
Liver failure, says Joe. Any other barbarians?
And Joe's right.
Okay, Jimmy thinks Joe's right, and it is actually heart failure. So, Vonda, you get another point. You're up to 3.
My.
By the way, if you're wondering what xylitol is, it is the artificial sweetener found in chewing gum and toothpaste.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so, I mean, these are all things you don't think about, but, and dogs get into stuff, too, so be careful. All right, here's a true-false question for you, Vonda. True-false. Listen to this question, or statement, I should say. Dogs should not eat bread at all. True-false, dogs should not eat bread at all. True-false, Vonda, what do you say?
False.
All right, Vonda's saying false. Anybody want to challenge?
He's right, false.
All right, I think I heard, was that DDW?
Yeah, I think it's true.
All right, so here's Lambert saying it's true. Let's see which one it is. It is false. So, Vonda, you're up to number 4. What a journey this has been. And the answer said, this is interesting, small amounts of cooked bread is okay, but uncooked dough still has yeast that can continue to rise, which can lead to stomach ruptures and painful bloating. So make sure it's cooked bread. Number 5. Number 5. Listen to this. It's true-false. So with the correct answer, you go to 5 in a row, and you go to the winner's circle, Vonda. True-false, it is well known that raw and undercooked meat are dangerous to humans, but even dogs can get sick from raw and undercooked meat. True or false? What do you say, Vonda, for number 5?
I'm going to say true.
She says true, and that is correct, Vonda! Number 5, let's give Vonda a high five. Way to go, Vonda!
Way to go.
Hey, high five, AI5DD.
KE5GGY. Way to go. W5W. Encyclopedia Vonda.
We're keeping track of these now, Vonda, so you will be entered into the history book of 3916 trivia with that win tonight. Way to go. KE5GGY, guys. Let's continue on. We're gonna discontinue the dog stuff and get into a new category. This is movies of 1978. And I need one person to get this question correct to get upgraded to the Grand Slam. All right, so we got one movie question. Who's going to get this right so they can go to a Grand Slam? The movie came out in '78. It's set in 1964 Vietnam. An American commander of a unit of advisors to the South Vietnamese is given an impossible task.
Delta.
Delta Delta, what is the name of the movie?
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now, not a choice. We're talking 1978. Anybody else? Let's go to Clyde.
We were soldiers.
We Were Soldiers, not a choice. Anybody else? I'm going to give you choices, guys. Here are the choices. Again, 1978 is when this movie came out. The choices are The Defense of Kuchi. Number B, Go Tell the Spartans. Go Tell the Spartans. 3, The Green Berets. Or Hamburger Hill. Who wants to take that?
Oh, Victor.
Let's see. FQS, you've been in. Golf Victor first time tonight. What do you say?
I'm torn between Charlie and Delta, but I'm going to go ahead and say Charlie.
All right, he's going with Green Beret. Anybody else with a different answer?
Delta Delta.
Delta Delta.
Go Tell the Spartans.
Go Tell the Spartans. Okay, anybody else? Let's see which one it is. It is Go Tell the Spartans. So, Joe, good evening to you. And ding, 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 you are being upgraded to the Grand Slam. So that means you get to take this point with you and go to the pinnacle of 3916 trivia achievement here. And that is 4 questions answered in a row, each question more difficult, and there's no multiple choice, baby. You know it or you don't. So this is the tough stuff. This is the major leagues. Joe, you get to pick the category: art, science, entertainment, history, grab bag, or geography. Super Joe, what's it going to be?
I'll try science.
Science, he says. Be careful. We got a bunch of science nerds on this frequency, so this could end badly if you're not careful. Listen to this. What is added to white sugar to make brown sugar? This is Joe for number 2. Joe, what is added to white sugar to make brown sugar?
Wow, you you get into cooking now. That's geez, I have no idea.
Golf Victor.
Golf Victor tried to steal it away. What do you say, Rick?
Molasses.
Molasses is correct. Super Joe, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I tried.
We'll send you a one-night stay at Jerry's B&B.
Oh, great.
There you go. All right, and AA5 Golf Victor up to bat for a Grand Slam. Now, this is a meaningful Grand Slam for you, Rick, because I do believe there is a deficit. There is a gap between you and your wife's performance. She is now ahead of you on Grand Slam. Is that correct?
That's a fact, by 2.
Oh, my goodness. So this is makeup time.
Yep.
Here's your second question. What is the second most common element in the sun after hydrogen? What is the second most common element in the sun after hydrogen? This is Rick for number 2.
I believe it's helium.
Helium, he says, and that is correct for number 2. Good job. Number 3. And we need the exact name of this mission. Not just kind of, or a close, but we need the exact number. And you'll see what I mean when I give you the question. What was the name of the first manned mission to land on the moon? So again, what was the name, the full name, that would include the number, right, of the first manned mission
Apollo 11.
to land on the moon? This is Rick for number 3. Give him a chance to answer, guys.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. You know, I was going to say Apollo 13, but I think it is Apollo 12.
What is TUE?
Delta Delta.
Well, challenges. You're saying Apollo 12. TUE was first. TUE, what do you say?
Apollo 11.
Yeah. Apollo 11 is correct. And Brian, you should feel pretty good about yourself because AA5 Golf Victor
God, I
does
can't
not
believe
go
you didn't
down
get that.
easily.
Hanging in there.
All right, here comes Brian, ladies and gentlemen. Brian, do you have anybody in your shack? You know, if you get somebody in the shack that can help you, but are you a Lone Ranger?
Not tonight.
Who's in the shack with you?
Nobody. I've thought about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're okay. Just don't use the internet. That's the only thing we ask you to do. Okay, your second question. Listen up. What is the Kelvin scale used to measure the Kelvin scale? What do you say, Brian?
Temperature.
Temperature is correct. Number 3. The number 20 is the basis for what numerical system? The number 20 is the basis for what numerical system, Brian?
No clue. Pass.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody will get this without cheating, but we'll take 2 barbarians to challenge. KE5GGY, any barbarians to challenge?
Repeat the question once, please.
The number 20 is the basis for what numeral system? And we're going to call that a foul ball. The answer is the vigesimal numerical system. Vigesimal, V-I-G-E-S-I-M-A-L. It's the closest I can get. So foul ball. Here's another one. We've had this before, Brian, so you better get it right. Because there will be a barbarian, especially one of those barbarians out of Copper's Cove that will jump on you if you don't get this. How many pairs of wings does a bee have? How many pairs of wings does a bee have, Brian?
Oh, 2 pairs, 4 wings.
And that is correct. He said 2 pair. That is correct. Now, here we go for a grand slam. All right, I got to find a good one. You don't want me to be too easy on you, Brian, because that would be bad.
Yeah, concentrate, Brian. He's going to make you a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What is the only marsupial found in the U.S. and Canada? For a grand slam, Brian, the only marsupial, pouch-type animal, is found in the U.S. and Canada. This is for a grand slam, so be careful.
Platypus?
You said platypus?
I said platypus.
Lima whiskey?
Maybe Go, Victor.
All right, Lima whiskey was first, so we're going to let John go. So Lima whiskey, you challenge. What do you say?
Awesome.
Awesome is correct, Brian. Sorry about that, but we're going to have to throw you off the stage.
All right, K5GGY, thanks.
Yeah, good. Boy, you were close, too. You really, really got close. Okay, here we go. Number 2. And good evening again to you, John. You guys are getting in here tonight. I love it. Here's your second question. In the science category, what tree's bark is used to produce aspirin? What tree's bark is used to produce aspirin, John?
Maple. I think it's a willow.
Willow is correct. And whoever said maple, head back to the drawing board. That was really close. Here we go. Number 3. Closest 2 wins it. Oh, I hate these, but they do come up, and the judges say this is going to be a closest 2 wins it on the year that Pioneer 10 space probe was launched into space. Guys, do not cheat, because we do have remote cameras in all of your shacks, so don't cheat. But we're looking for John to give us the year that the Pioneer space probe launched into space. Closest to the actual year gets the win. Let's see what John says, guys.
I'm going to say 1964.
All right, he says 64. That is not what I get, so I'll take 2 challenges right now. Who has not been on the air?
Zero Papa.
Zero Papa, long time no here. Where you been all my life, baby?
Well, the antenna coax had some issues last fall, and I'm 62 and just got around to climbing it on a 80-degree day.
What is your answer?
Oh, hell, what was the question?
We're looking for the year that the Pioneer 10 space probe was launched. Closest 2 gets it. What year do you think it was?
1974. I will say 1974.
Guys, don't yell out the answer if you don't mind. I'm trying to talk to Zero Papa, then we'll get one more barbarian. Zero Papa, what'd you say?
1974.
74, he says. Okay, one more barbarian.
He doesn't say
JON, what do you say?
68.
68. Okay. It's going to go to Zero Papa. Zero Papa, 74 gets it. The actual year was 72.
Well, that was my first guess, but I thought it was later.
Give me the full call sign, sir.
Whiskey Juliet Zero Papa, Brian in Hiawatha, Kansas.
All right, Brian, good to have you back. I think it's been over a year since we've heard from you, hasn't it?
Pretty close to it. It was about last October the antenna went down.
As Whiskey Juliet Zero Papa. Good to have you on, Brian. Let's go for number 2. That was number 1 you just got. Let's see if you can get 2 in a row. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Closest 2 gets it. Closest 2 gets it. This could be a short tenure for Brian. How long have how long have dogs been domesticated? I'm looking for the number of years the dogs have been domesticated. Don't give me the year, but give me the number of years. We'll start with Brian. What do you say?
11 years.
Wait, what was your answer again, Brian?
1150 years.
Get a relay on that?
1150 years.
3,000.
Okay, copy that. 3,000, he says. I'll take 2 barbarians to challenge. Who's out there?
ABJ. Victor.
ABJ, and then we'll get TXW. I heard both you guys. Let's get ABJ.
I'll say 600.
600 years?
Yes.
Okay, and let's go to TXW. Okay, 12,000 says George. And Brian, what was your answer again?
3,000.
All right, he said 3,000. George, come on down. WB5, TXW. The answer is 15,000 years. Okay.
Wow, George.
Way to go, George. George, by the way, a veteran of 3916 Trivia. Here's your second question in science. What was the name of the first computer search engine? George, what was the name of the first computer search engine?
Okay, well, I'm not sure. There were probably any number of them. But in my experience, Google was the first.
All right, he's going to say Google. That is not what I get. This is kind of obscure. Let's see if somebody gets it. 2 barbarians.
TJG.
TUE. Let's see. I heard TUE. Who was the first one? Was that DDW?
TJG.
Is that BMW? Is that you, Tom?
No, DD.
DDW. Lambert. Okay, yeah. What do you say, Lambert? I can need a relay. What do you say?
He said Ask Jeeves.
Oh, Ask Jeeves. No, that's not it. And then, Brian, what do you say, Brian?
Alta Vista?
Alta Vista. Not correct. It was Archie. Archie. So, George, you're back in business. Here is your second question, George. What does a hygrometer measure? A hygrometer measure, George? Humidity is correct. Yes, hygrometer. Humidity is correct. Number 3, George. What is a shark's skeleton made out of? George, for number 3. Cartilage is correct. He's made it to number 3. Here we go. The money question right now. Ladies and gentlemen, KE5GGY with WB5TXW. Here's your fourth question, George. We've had this before, I believe, but not often, so let's see how you do. What color eggs do peacocks lay? George, for a grand slam, what color eggs do peacocks lay? What do you say?
Suck my dick. Suck my dick and come on my gas. Come.
All saying blue. Is that correct, George? Okay, we've got blue as George's answer. We'll take 2 challenges. Anybody want to challenge?
Go, Victor.
Golf Victor.
I'm going to say green.
Green says Golf Victor. And one other challenge.
J-O-N.
J-O-N.
Yeah, peacocks don't lay eggs. It's a peafowl that lays eggs, the peahen.
What's your answer, John?
Yeah, peacocks don't lay eggs.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God, I can't believe I got caught on that. I was...
Yeah, you brought all of us with you.
Oh, my God, that was bad. All right, John. John, yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was a legit question, too. All right, George, well, good try, John. That was pretty bogus. That was bad. All right, John, let's give you a chance at this. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Number 2 for John. Listen to this one. I don't think we've had this before. What is the world's largest machine? The world's largest machine, John, for number 2.
Oh, gosh. I have no clue. Hoover Dam.
Yeah, this is a bit obscure, maybe. I don't know unless you're a geek. Hoover Dam is his answer. That is not correct. Any other barbarians for a challenge?
X-ray.
That's Clyde. What do you say, Clyde?
Yeah, for collider.
Collider is correct. So Worldwide Clyde is the Large Hadron Collider, the ALHC, and I didn't know that until Clyde told me, and so did the machine here in front of me. Okay, Clyde, Worldwide Clyde, in your greatness, will you be able to come back tomorrow night and help us kick off the Grand Slam at 9:30? Can you do that? Can we make it a date?
Well, sure we can, big man, no problem.
All right, well, thank you, Clyde. Thanks to everybody who plays. You guys and gals are the stars. We had a lot of fun tonight, a couple of big winners. And we're keeping track of all this stuff now, so I'll be emailing you, Rick, with all the stuff that I've got. You may already have it. But for now, that's it for trivia. Back tomorrow night. Stand by for the lightning round. This is KE5GGY, Denton, Texas.
Hey, thanks for running things, Pete. AI5DD.
Appreciate it. KE4GGY. Good night, all. Good night, bye.